Laverne and Shirley, 1976, the funny and touching adventure of two best friends. Debuting in 1976, Laverne and Shirley quickly became one of America's most beloved comedy series, bringing laughter and emotional moments to audiences. The film is part of the Happy Days world, where it was born as a spin-off, but quickly made its own mark. With humor, joy, and intimacy, the story revolves around two best friends, Laverne DeFazio and Shirley Feeney, two working-class women in Milwaukee, living in the 1950s and 1960s, working in a factory.
Beer.
Their lives are filled with everyday events that are both humorous and touching, from dealing with odd coworkers to awkward romances and crazy adventures together. The two main characters, played by Penny Marshall, Laverne, and Cindy Williams, Shirley, create a perfect couple, bringing the audience sympathy and laughter through each episode. With a playful, dynamic, and sometimes chaotic style, Laverne and Shirley have conquered the hearts of millions of viewers with their sincerity and wit. In addition to the two main characters, the film also features many excellent supporting actors, bringing diverse colors to their lives, from Lenny and Squiggy, the eccentric neighborhood guys, to Carmine, Shirley's sometimes troublesome boyfriend. Besides, Laverne and Shirley also reflects the change in American society, where women are starting to make further strides in their work and personal lives. The film carries the message of sincere friendship and solidarity, helping two girls overcome all challenges in life. Below is the tragic passing of 12 actors who appeared in Laverne and Shirley. 1. Penny Marshall, Laverne DeFazio. Penny Marshall, full name Carol Penny Marshall, was born on October 15, 1943 in the Bronx, New York. Before becoming a television icon with her role as Laverne DeFazio on Laverne and Shirley, Penny had a rough start. Growing up in a high-pressure family, with a mother who was a dance teacher and a father who worked as a film producer, Marshall had to deal with always trying to exceed his family's expectations. But it was her indomitable spirit that helped her overcome challenges and eventually make a name for herself in the entertainment industry. Before playing Laverne, Marshall had appeared in supporting roles on television shows such as The Odd Couple and Happy Days, but it was not until she appeared with Cindy Williams in the film Laverne and Shirley her career really exploded. With the cheerful, witty acting and dynamic style of the character Laverne, Marshall has captured the hearts of audiences around the world. After Laverne and Shirley ended, Marshall turned to directing and achieved great success with films such as Big, 1988, with Tom Hanks, Awakenings, 1990, and A League of Their Own, 1992, making her one of the first and most prominent female directors in Hollywood. With Big, she became the first female director to have a film with a revenue of over $100 million. Marshall's life was not lacking in turbulence. She went through 2 failed marriages, including the marriage to famous director Rob Reiner. She also faced many health problems, including a battle with lung cancer in 2009. Even though she overcame cancer, Marshall could not avoid complications from diabetes. On December 17, 2018, Penny Marshall passed away at her home in the Hollywood Hills, leaving behind a great legacy in entertainment. Her death left a huge void in the hearts of fans, but at the same time, her career continues to live on in the hearts of many generations of audiences. 2. Cindy Williams, Shirley Feeney. Cindy Williams, born August 22, 1947 in Van Nuys, California, is one of the familiar faces of the 70s and 80s. With the role of Shirley Feeney in Laverne and Shirley, Williams created with Penny Marshall a perfect couple, bringing laughter and joy to millions of audiences. Before becoming Shirley, Cindy Williams appeared in many notable films, including George Lucas's American Graffiti, 1973, and Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation, 1974, both of which iconic Hollywood movies. However, it was Laverne and Shirley that made the biggest mark in her career. Williams is a talented actress with a natural comedic ability and a sweet personality, but behind that smile, her life is not easy. Williams went through many ups and downs in her career after Laverne and Shirley ended in 1983. She continued to participate in a number of television and film projects, but did not achieve the same resounding success as before. Williams also faced many difficulties in her personal life, including raising her 2 children and her divorce from producer Bill Hudson in 2000. Her health declined in her later years, leading to until his death on January 25, 2023, at the age of 75 years. The passing of Cindy Williams left a sadness in the hearts of fans who have followed her for decades. 3. David Lander, Andrew Squiggy Squigman. David Lander, born June 22, 1947, is a talented actor and stands out for his role as Squiggy, Laverne, and Shirley's eccentric neighbor. With his quirky comedic style, Lander brought fun and unique moments to the film, making the character Squiggy an indispensable part of the series. Before joining Laverne and Shirley, Lander was close friends with co-star Michael McKean, who played Lenny, and together the two of them created the characters Lenny and Squiggy, thereby helping them both become famous. However, Lander's life was not always as bright as the spotlight. In 1984, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a devastating disease that weakened his body for many years. However, Lander did not give up his passion for art. He continues to work as a voice actor for many animated films and video games. Lander also became an active activist, raising awareness about multiple sclerosis and inspiring others with the disease. He wrote the memoir Fall Down Laughing, How Squiggy Caught Multiple Sclerosis and Didn't Tell Nobody, in which he shared about his struggle with the disease. David Lander passed away on December 4, 2020, at the age of 73. His death marked the end of a life full of energy and laughter, but the legacy he left behind as Squiggy will live on forever. 4. Phil Foster, Frank DeFazio. Phil Foster, born March 29, 1913, was a veteran comedian and television actor, best known for playing Frank DeFazio, Laverne's father on Laverne and Shirley. Foster's role brings warmth and humor, is a symbol of father-son love, and is a reflection of the American working class during the period in which the film takes place. Foster, whose background is as a stage comedian, had a long career before joining Laverne and Shirley. He was a familiar face on comedy television shows in the 50s and 60s and played a key role in the show's success with his earthy humor. Although Foster is not Hollywood's brightest star, he is someone who brings stability and reliability to each role. He died on July 9, 1985 of a heart attack at the age of 72. His legacy, especially with his role in Laverne and Shirley, still lives on in the hearts of loving audiences. 5. Eddie Mekka, Carmine Ragusa. Eddie Mekka, known for his role as Carmine Ragusa, brought to the audience the image of a man full of passion and determination in Laverne and Shirley. Mekka's life has been filled with artistic passions since he was a child. Born in Massachusetts, he always dreamed of becoming a performing artist. After starting her career with small roles on Broadway, Mekka quickly attracted attention for her humor and natural acting style. The role of Carmine, Shirley Feeney's boyfriend, became a highlight of Mekka's career. He not only made the audience love him through humorous moments, but also revealed the emotional and honest aspects of his character. After Laverne and Shirley, Mekka continued to work in TV shows and small movies, but his luster gradually faded. In the last years of his life, he encountered many health problems, causing his career to be interrupted. On November 27, 2021, Eddie Mekka passed away at the age of 69. The cause of death was not clearly announced, only that he had been experiencing many health problems for a long time. His sudden death left a lot of sadness, and the life of a passionate artist like Mekka ended quietly, but what he contributed to cinema will forever be remembered. 6. Betty Garrett Edna Babish. Betty Garrett, the famous and talented comedian, has lived a life filled with turmoil but also filled with success. Born in 1919 in Missouri, Garrett grew up with a passion for the performing arts. She began her career in plays on Broadway before moving to the big screen, where she quickly became a star in popular musical films such as On the Town and Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Garrett's life hasn't always been easy. She and her husband, actor Larry Parks, were hit hard by the McCarthy communist hunt in the 1950s. Her husband was blacklisted by Hollywood, and both faced many difficulties in their career as well as personal life. But Garrett persevered through it, continuing to appear on television and on stage. In Laverne and Shirley, Garrett plays Edna Babish, the cheerful and friendly landlord of the two main female characters. This role helped her re-establish her position in the hearts of the audience. In his later years, Garrett continued to act and teach art, leaving behind a profound artistic legacy. However, her health gradually deteriorated due to heart problems. On February 12, 2011, Garrett passed away from complications related to heart disease at the age of 91. Her death ended a life of dedication and resilience, but her legacy lives on. Art lovers. 7. Norman Bartold, Mr. DeFazio, Laverne's cousin. Norman Bartold was a supporting actor whose career spanned many years in both film and television. He was not a big star, but his roles in hit movies and TV shows left a deep impression. Born in 1928, Bartold always wanted to try his hand in the entertainment world and had many small roles in famous films such as Westworld and The Towering Inferno. In Laverne and Shirley, Bartold plays Mr. DeFazio, Laverne's cousin. Although this role is not the main role, it is enough to leave an impression on the audience thanks to Bartold's humor and natural expression. However, when his career was at its peak, Bartold received bad news. He was diagnosed with cancer. The disease rapidly progressed, causing Bartold's health to gradually decline. He died on May 28, 1994 at the age of 61, after a long struggle with cancer. Bartold's passing leaves a void in the hearts of fans and colleagues, but his legacy, through his outstanding roles, will forever be remembered. 8. Al Molinaro, Officer Murray Greshler. Al Molinaro, with his gentle smile and charming acting style, is one of the most beloved supporting actors in American television. He was born in 1919 and grew up in an Italian immigrant family in Wisconsin. Despite starting his career late, Molinaro quickly established himself in the hearts of audiences through comedic roles, especially in shows like Happy Days and later Laverne and Shirley with as Murray Greshler, a friendly police officer. Molinaro is a humble person and always radiates positive energy. Although he was never a main star, he built a successful career with supporting but no less important roles. After Laverne and Shirley ended, he continued to appear on television, but gradually left the spotlight to enjoy family life. Old age is not an easy time for Molinaro. He faced many health problems, especially related to his gallbladder. On October 30th, 2015, Molinaro passed away from gallbladder complications at the age of 96. His death left deep regret in the hearts of fans and colleagues, but his smile and charm him on screen will always remain in everyone's memories. 9. Bill Fiore, Jerry. Bill Fiore, prominent supporting actor as Jerry in Laverne and Shirley, has had an acting career spanning decades. Although he is not as well known as the big stars, he is one of the veteran supporting actors of American television, appearing in many different famous series. Born in 1940, Fiore began his career with small roles in plays and television shows, where he demonstrated natural and charming acting ability. In Laverne and Shirley, his role as Jerry is not too prominent, but his presence always creates gentle and cute humor, adding to the appeal of the show. After Laverne and Shirley, Fiore's career continued with small roles, and he was always remembered by audiences as a supporting but indispensable actor in television shows of the 1970s and 1980s. Bill Fiore passed away on October 3, 2014, however, the cause of his death was not publicly announced. His silent passing marked the end of a life filled with small but always beloved roles. 10. Debralee Scott, Kathy. Debralee Scott was one of the prominent actresses in the 1970s and 1980s, with her bright beauty and charming comedic style. Born in 1953, Scott quickly asserted his position in the entertainment industry through many roles on television and film, especially the role of Kathy in Laverne and Shirley. With her bright smile and adorable personality, Debralee Scott has brought the audience humorous and interesting moments in each of her roles. However, Scott's career did not last as long as expected. She encountered many major shocks in her personal life, including the sudden death of her fiancé in the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001, an event that seriously affected her mentally. After that event, Debralee Scott's health gradually weakened. She suffered a heart attack in early 2005 and fell into a prolonged coma. On April 5, 2005, Debralee Scott passed away at the age of 52, leaving much sadness in the hearts of audiences and friends. Her passing was a tragic end to a life full of promise, but her memory lives on through her lovely and bright roles on screen. 11. Cindy Williams, Shirley Feeney. Cindy Williams, the actress beloved for her role as Shirley Feeney on Laverne and Shirley, has become a sitcom icon with her sweet smile and incredible comedic talent. Born in 1947, Williams began her career in plays and commercials before breaking out as Shirley, a playful, naive yet strong-willed young girl. This role brought Williams not only global fame, but also a solid place in American television history. After Laverne and Shirley, Cindy continued to participate in film and television projects, but her career gradually slowed down in the late 1980s. However, she was always loved and honored by the audience as one of the major stars of the golden age of American sitcoms. Williams' personal life is relatively private, and she always tries to maintain a balance between work and family. On January 25, 2023, Cindy Williams passed away at the age of 75 after a long battle with illness. Her passing marked the end of a glorious career journey, leaving unforgettable memories in the hearts of fans around the world. Life and career of actors Laverne and Shirley, they have all gone through many ups and downs, and their departure is not only the end of bright talents, but also sad notes in the harmony of Hollywood.